everywhere where you have a large sum of cash, it is now it becomes very attractive to the criminals. So for the Christmas period, there might be some business places that need to do some assessments. We are already in the process of assisting some of them to do some security assessment in terms of their security arrangements and so forth. So they need to now put a little more investment into the security part going into the Christmas. For the supermarkets, the bars, a little more due diligence needs to be done in the persons you hire to work inside the establishment. We have picked up a number of persons and arrested a number of persons in connection to robberies. And when the investigation drills down, they were set up from inside. So they need to, a lot of the persons are employed too from outside the parish, from neighboring parishes. If you have to do any new hire, double check. And if you need assistance with some background checking, the police is available to do that. The next thing, in persons who have large sum of cash inside your business place, I am going to recommend that you get the services of a security company to move same. In cases where you need assistance and that is not immediately available, the police will also provide some support in that regard. However, based on where I want to skew my resources for the Christmas period, it would be very helpful if that's one additional burden that will be taken off the police. But we still play our part in visiting the establishments and in doing what we need to do if they require an escort or some form of physical presence at a private establishment, right? And the other thing too is not making yourself very vulnerable moving into the Christmas period. Persons who need to make withdrawals from the bank, large sums, it's recommended that where practicable and possible, you do this by manager's check. Or you move the money online. Right? Because we know the trend already where they follow you from the bank, observe. Sometimes the trends, when you leave the bank establishments and financial institutions, I'm asking persons to share this with their members. Check your tire, your 4 tires before going into the vehicle. The trend is where they will puncture one of the tires, so that will force you to pull over a little distance down when you realize you have a flat, and then they will pounce on you. My recommendation is that don't stop, rim the vehicle, find the nearest police station. That's my recommendation. Don't come out. Alright? As it relates to persons who are keeping large events in this period, right? We're going to be getting maybe a little complaints, and you might get some mail. However, all the permits that we'll be issuing, as we do in consultation with your department, is done with the due diligence and in terms of intelligence and security concerns. So there are going to be some permits that will not be granted based on the risk assessment that we do around these events. Alright? And the type of crowd that these events and the persons that these events normally carry. So I know you will get some complaints, but that's one of the measures that we'll be doing to control the number of events right now, and also to ensure that we don't have an issue in terms of anything happening at these events that we don't want to. And after the event is over, the movement of that cash is also a concern. Right? So after you have the event, you need to have a security plan in place, how you move